Sam McKewon along with Tom Shatel for Tom Shatel's Press Pass. Okay, it's a rare Sunday edition. Nebraska leaves for Ireland tomorrow afternoon on Monday, and they will be there on Tuesday. So they talked to us today. We got the four captains, Casey Thompson and Quentin Newsom, who I hunch was probably the fifth person in the captain voting. Tom, what jumped out to you today?
Well, first of all, I want to say have a great trip. I'm not going. Sam will be going for the World-Herald, and I went to Japan 30 years ago, so I kind of did my time there. It was a great trip. I think it was a great trip. I've been over to Scotland and England, and the people are great. Scott Frost is correct. They're a lot like Nebraskans. They look you in the eye when you shake hands.
Okay.
It's a very much a, if you get over there in a pub, you might buy them a pint, and they'll be your friend forever. So I think it'll be a great experience. Today was like more of what we've heard the last month. It was just sort of the official, the official last press conference until the game. In other words, talking season is over. Hallelujah.
Yes,
let's play a
That's
game.
for sure.
I didn't feel like we really heard anything today that was new. Scott addressed the faux pas or the whole bizarre thing he said last week on radio, which wasn't true. Nobody was actually throwing up. He said it. It was meant to be funny. It didn't go over, and now it's over. So let's play a game. Everybody needs a game.
I was more struck today by Casey Thompson. Like he sounds kind of like a coach. Like he kind of breaks the game down like a coach. He talks about all the players in depth. He is an interesting quarterback. Given the guys that we've covered over the last, 10 years,
right?
He is by far the most detailed of the quarterbacks.
He really handles the moment well, but so did Adrian. I'm anxious to see him play. I mean, he's great so far. I'm anxious to see how he, good game, bad game, how he comes back and analyzes that. We just need to see him play. And there's a lot of, they talked about all the options on offense, and Mark Whipple, he has been getting the ball to the playmakers. Can't wait to see it. Hasn't been a lot of conversation about the offensive line, which you can,
except for
you can be concerned.
vomiting.
You can be concerned about that or not. I don't know, but our defense is. I think I've got three captains. My thing on captains is, I think it's almost a thing where it's not the most popular, but certainly sometimes it's the guys who really show it on the field and are most deserving. But just because you don't have to be a captain to be a leader, I expect Casey Thompson to be a guy who's going to be a leader. There might be a couple more guys on offense who are leaders we don't know about yet, guys who emerge. On defense, O'Shawn Mathis, another guy who sounds like he's about 25 years old, is the kind of guy who'll probably be a leader. So you just don't know who's going to do that yet. So there won't just be four leaders on the team.
I agree.
But my take on today is that these guys need to get out of town. They need to get as far away from Nebraska. I think this trip is going to benefit them. They talked about, last year we were tight going to Illinois, because there was a lot of talk about Frost being in trouble and the need for the big game win early on, the momentum build. And we're hearing that the same thing again this week. They need to get away from. I think they're going to benefit from being as far away from all this as possible. Of course, with the internet, you're never very far away, are you? But I think they're going to bond. I think there's a good chance, especially with a win, that we see college basketball teams do this all the time. They go overseas in August or September, and they really bond together. There's a lot fewer players. But I think this could be a really good experience for the team just to get away from all the noise. School starts. Everybody's that I've heard is saying, well, if they lose this game, the season's over. Don't need to hear that.
You don't believe that? You think that
first of all, it's not
way
true.
Bigger.
Well, if it is bigger, and I tell you what, the last three games of the year are bigger than any of them. Mm-hmm. So and if you're going to build a narrative on the Scott Frost season, the last three are going to tell you everything you need to know. So, but I think the first game, if in year 5, you lose the first game when the season's over, you haven't built much of a program. So I would like to think that these guys are a lot tougher than that. But I think they're going to win. So I'm not worried about that. I just think they just need to get away. This is going to benefit them, I think, to be away from this week.
Yeah, you in your annual preseason column, you're 8-4.
Yes.
This is a potentially 8-win team.
It could have been 8-4 last year. It just because this stupid thing happened and that stupid thing happened, and they kept happening.
Yeah.
And you know what? That's what next to me. I'm looking forward to that Saturday, is because Pat Fitzgerald's telling his team, okay, just hang in there. We're going to be close, and Nebraska will find a way to lose this game. They'll make mistakes at the end, and they'll hand it to us. Now, last year, Nebraska did hand it to them, but the book on Nebraska and Frost is they will beat themselves. Just keep it close if you can. And so if this year is going to be different, I want to see that next Saturday. That's what I'm looking for.
Did you have to deal with jet lag when you went to Japan in 1992?
Oh, I'm sure we did. I'm talking about this. I'm going to start doing a podcast this week, Tom's Press Box Lounge. My special guest will be Eric Olson.
I like a lounge. That's good.
Eric Olson and I, we didn't personally drink the plane out of beer, but there was no beer left by the time we got to Tokyo. We had a lot of help from the Californians for Nebraska crew. It was a fun deal. We got there at like 7:30 at night. We can't go to bed yet. Here's the thing about these trips. These kind of flights are like 2 movies and 2 meals and 2 naps. So you have time to do all that. My advice to the players and the coaches and you guys, just get some sleep when you get there, and you'll be fine. You won't notice. You won't feel out dragging all week. In fact, you're so excited, and everything is so cool and so fresh and so much fun to be over there that you won't notice being tired. I just think as long as you sleep when you get over there immediately, or get a good night's sleep, it'll be fine. Nobody's going to be tired on Friday or Saturday. So now some people, Husker fans, may be tired because they were in the bar all night. But that's a whole other story.
Well, hey, they'll get acclimated, and then the game's on Saturday. We'll be over there. Kind of have coverage starting Tuesday. That's when I'll get there, and then we'll have more as the week ramps on. And so for Tom Shatel, I'm Sam McKewon. This is Tom Shatel's Press Pass with the Omaha World-Herald.